This technique is called floating back from crane. A float back from any position is going to require that you extend your body mass forward as your body mass is reaching backward. Okay, so the engineering or the science behind this is very straightforward and simple. You have center mass, and in crane or crow, but in crane you have center mass like a ball sitting on top of the arms balancing you. So you're drawn in or contracted like a ball. As you begin to expand out, the crown of the head moving this way with the feet moving that way as you extend out. If you were to simply extend the legs out, there would be no float, because as soon as the legs reached a certain point, all the body mass is going to fall back, just like a seesaw. All the weight, boom. So in order for you to hold that or sustain that, which is what the float actually is, you're going to have to counter with body mass in this direction or forward as body mass is reaching back. Let's take a look at it. We'll start out in our crane pose. Now, and I also want to preface this. If you've got straight arms, when you're in crane and you're in a straight arm crane, you're going to have to bend the arms at some point as you float back, because you're floating back to a chaturanga. So you're going to end up in a 90-degree arm position. So whether you're straight arm crane or your arms are already bent, you're going to end up in what I call chaturanga arm position, okay? So from here, let's start with the straight arm crane. So I'm straight arms, shifting forward, reaching up. I begin to float back, and I'm going to bend my arms at the same time. So that's a float back, arms straight. Let's take a look at a float back with the arms bent already. It's not much different, but it's a little bit easier. So I'm here, arms are already bent, shifting forward, and the float back. Again, watch how I extend forward. You'll notice how much I counter-reached with the upper torso in response to the lower torso's extension out. And that is how you float back from crane.